Hi guys and girls, just want to chat about the weekend I've just been involved in, which was out at the Yangs. So 99 Bikes had a demo e-bike ride weekend. So on the Saturday and the Sunday it was open to the public, those on the email lists or social media that applied, or even people that were actually just out at the Yangs riding on their own bikes, e or analog. Just, there's a hand. Come on in, have a look, see what you can do. They had it set up with equipment to modify the bikes if you needed to. All the suspension was set up for each individual rider, if the suspension was adjustable. They had a range of e-bikes from hardtails, full suspension, different price range, different price quality, so carbons, aluminium, Maritas, Norco, Cube being the three main brands, and a range of analog bikes to try. Some commuter ones, so sort of like a step-through kind of design, ready for panniers, that kind of stuff. For me, I was just focused on the full suspension bike. The crew are awesome, different crew over Sundays, some crew all the way through. Now, on the Thursday, Friday, or the Wednesday, Thursday, I'm not exactly sure which days, they had internal. So that was all the staff from different stores going out. Some of the staff were there on the weekend, some weren't, which is a great opportunity for them to ride the bikes, get used to them, and just that product knowledge as well as learning about each other at the stores. Again, I don't work for 99 Bikes, just get stuff through them as well as other bike stores, but in this case we're talking about the weekend that they put on, and it was pretty awesome, in conjunction with, I believe, Flow. With respect to the Yangs, awesome setup. You've got just fire trails, you've got the hills, you've got green, blue, black, double black. There's been competitions up there, all sorts of experiences. I'm fortunate enough to be able to ride there quite a few times over the last 13 months, so a little bit familiar. I stuck primarily to Cressy and Boulder as the two runs, and then just the individual blues, so 2, 3, 7, 5. Or 7 being black from memory, but again, not a guru at this stuff, just enjoying the ride. And you could just go side by side. Day 2, the Sunday, ended up going back, and I was able to get my bike from the shop. Shout out to Carlos for putting it all back together from me. There's footage on other videos of that big incident. And it was amazing to be able to go and do back-to-back different bikes. There was a Norco Fluid VLT on the Sunday I got to ride, which was wicked. Lightweight, had never tried a lightweight mountain bike, e-bike before, so that was very excellent. Cube 144, wonderful, and a range of the Maritas as well. So both mine and also the 875, sorry, the 800, the E180, the E160 or 675 as it's now known. So that was nice to compare to mine, very similar. Admittedly trickier because mine's been spec'd up. So yeah, it was just interesting to see where they all sort of came out. And what it's like to hit things with an 80mm fork or a 160 or a 170, and again, everything was set up differently, different tyres, different bikes, not 29 front and rear, mullet 29 front, 27.5 rear. You just get to experience all different sorts of things, and the more I sort of got comfortable and relaxed about it, I was able to sort of say, hey, how does this work and that work? Some of them couldn't even turn on, they helped me out with that. Different bits and pieces. It is the Yang, so yeah, there was a snake on the second day, which I saw, so that was a bit nuts. Also, something that was kind of unique is the Avalon Air Show was on. So the epicness of banging down a Cressy, hitting jumps, and you've got F-18s just flying through like something out of Top Gun with the whole motorbike runway scene. But yeah, and even day 2, a little bit less, but yeah, again, I think Cressy, but this time on one of the other bikes, and you're just like a C-130 flying through. So yeah, pretty exciting. The noise, the audio, it was quite epic for everyone. And the Yangs on the Saturday seemed to be like a bit of a focal point for the planes doing their stuff. So everyone had a bit of fun with that. Let's see, you can take your own bike in, you get it adjusted, you get it dialed in, just having a look at some of the notes. I think I've covered off everything basically. Yeah, so it was just great opportunity to try different bikes. Fully recommend getting behind it if you can. Different stores have different options, different companies, and just a great way to get hands-on with different bikes, try them. Even just things like different grips and things, you look in the store and you see them all, then you go, oh, okay, that's all of that. Then you go and ride the plastic pedals, metal pedals, waffle grips, regular grips, bar ends, no bar ends, different kind of electronic adjustments, computers. The Norco had no screen, other bikes had screens. Some of them are telling you to shift gears, some of them are telling you to do different things, trying the different types of motors, the different brands. It's just a huge amount of gear in one hit, and if you can, if you're going to go and do one of these days in your local area with whomever or however, 99 Bikes was what I was involved in, and I suspect other brands and companies may do similar things. If you can, try and at least get out there once or twice, if possible, and you have your own bike, even, you know, whatever that might be, and just get familiar with a bit of the experience, so you're not sort of trying to learn how to go down the trail, if you can. Again, I mean, wherever they're putting these rides on at local areas, so they're pretty awesome. Yeah, they hooked me up with a banana, which is great, and bits and pieces. But yeah, you know, have your own hydration, have your own food. Potentially going to do a lot more, may do a lot more exercise because the adrenaline's kicking through, and it's just sort of adjusting to all of that. I didn't know what to expect. I was just going along to try riding a bike that was a bit different that I'd seen in the store, and I was keen to see how it compares to mine. And that just led to just wanting to try more and more bikes and experiences. And of course, it's, you know, you're banging the trails, so jumps and downhills and different people, chatting other people looking to buy bikes or have bikes, about what it's all about, and just taking the whole experience. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And the crew, super friendly, super helpful. I tend to have lots of crazy questions, in my opinion, and everyone was just all over it. And so there's no silly question, but sometimes I guess by the 5th or 10th question maybe they seem a bit silly. But yeah, that's just how it was for me. So yeah, awesome. Thank you very much. All right, ciao.